What is the history and cultural significance of corn? Corn, also known as maize, has a rich and complex history that spans thousands of years and countless cultures. Its origins can be traced back to Mesoamerica, where it was first domesticated by indigenous people more than 7,000 years ago. Over time, it became a staple crop in many other regions of the world, including North America, South America, and Africa. In many indigenous cultures, corn is viewed as a sacred plant and is deeply intertwined with spiritual and cultural traditions. For example, in the Andean region of South America, corn is associated with the Inca god of agriculture and is used in many religious ceremonies. In the United States, corn has played a central role in the diets and cultures of many Native American tribes, such as the Hopi and Navajo. Corn has also played a significant role in shaping the modern world. In the 16th century, Spanish conquistadors brought corn back to Europe, where it quickly became popular as a food crop. Today, corn is one of the most widely cultivated crops in the world, with millions of tons produced each year. It is used in many different ways, including as a source of food, animal feed, and fuel. In addition to its cultural and historical significance, corn has also played an important role in the development of modern agriculture and biotechnology. Scientists have used genetic engineering to create corn varieties that are more resistant to pests and diseases, more productive, and more adaptable to different growing conditions. This has helped to increase the yield and efficiency of corn farming, but has also raised concerns about the potential impact on the environment and human health. Overall, the history and cultural significance of corn are a testament to the deep and complex relationships between humans and the natural world, and to the many ways in which our lives and cultures are intertwined with the plants and animals that sustain us. How is corn grown and harvested, and what are the various types of corn? Corn is grown as an annual crop in many parts of the world, and the process of planting, growing, and harvesting corn can vary depending on the climate, soil conditions, and farming practices used. Planting corn is typically planted in the spring, when the soil has warmed up enough to support seed germination. Farmers can either plant corn seeds directly in the soil, or they can start them indoors and transplant them later. In some regions, farmers may also use irrigation systems to supplement rainfall and ensure that the corn has enough water to grow. Growing, as the corn plants grow, they require nutrients and water to support their development. Farmers may use fertilizers and pesticides to help the plants grow and protect them from pests and diseases. As the corn plants mature, they may also require additional support, such as staking or trellising, to prevent them from falling over in strong winds. Harvesting corn is typically harvested in the fall, after the ears have matured and the kernels have dried out. The exact timing of the harvest can vary depending on the desired level of moisture in the kernels, as well as weather conditions and other factors. Farmers may use combines or other harvesting machinery to gather the corn, and they may store it in silos or other facilities until it can be processed or sold. Types of corn: there are many different varieties of corn, each with its own unique characteristics and uses. Some of the most common types of corn include dent corn. This is the most widely cultivated type of corn, and is typically used for animal feed and industrial purposes. Sweet corn. This variety is commonly eaten as a vegetable, and is known for its tender kernels and high sugar content. Popcorn. This type of corn is used to make popcorn, and has a hard outer shell that pops when heated. Flour corn. This variety is used to make cornmeal and other corn-based products. Ornamental corn. This type of corn is grown for its colorful kernels and is often used for decorative purposes. Overall, corn is a versatile and important crop that plays a key role in the global food system and many other industries. Its cultivation and harvesting methods continue to evolve and adapt to changing environmental and economic conditions. What are some of the nutritional benefits of corn, and how is it used in cooking? ChatGPT. Corn is a highly nutritious food that is rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Here are some of the nutritional benefits of corn. Vitamins and minerals. Corn contains high levels of vitamins B and C, as well as minerals such as magnesium, potassium, and phosphorus. Fiber, corn is a good source of dietary fiber, which can help promote digestive health and reduce the risk of certain diseases. Antioxidants, corn contains antioxidants such as lutein and zeaxanthin, which can help protect against certain types of cancer and age-related diseases. In cooking, corn is a versatile ingredient that can be used in a wide variety of dishes. Here are some common ways that corn is used in cooking. Grilled corn. One of the most popular ways to prepare corn is to grill it, either on the cob or as kernels. Cornbread, cornmeal is a popular ingredient in Southern cooking, and is often used to make cornbread. Tacos and burritos. Corn tortillas are a staple of many Mexican dishes, such as tacos and burritos. Soups and stews. Corn is often added to soups and stews, such as corn chowder and vegetable soup. Salads. Corn is a tasty addition to salads, such as black bean and corn salad or Southwest salad. Sides. Corn is often served as a side dish, such as corn on the cob or creamed corn. Overall, corn is a versatile and nutritious food that can be used in many different ways in cooking. Its mild flavor and crunchy texture make it a favorite ingredient in many cultures around the world. How is corn used in various industries, such as the production of biofuels and plastics? Corn is an important crop that is used in many different industries, including food, agriculture, energy, and manufacturing. Here are some examples of how corn is used in various industries. Biofuels. Corn is used to produce ethanol, a type of biofuel that is used to power vehicles and equipment. The process of producing ethanol involves fermenting cornstarch with yeast, which produces ethanol and carbon dioxide. Animal feed. Corn is one of the most widely used animal feed ingredients in the world, and is commonly used to feed livestock such as cattle, pigs, and chickens. Food products. Corn is used to produce a wide variety of food products, such as corn syrup, cornstarch, and cornmeal. It is also a common ingredient in snack foods such as popcorn, tortilla chips, and corn chips. Plastics. Corn is used to produce bioplastics, which are plastics that are made from renewable resources such as cornstarch. Bioplastics are biodegradable and compostable, making them an environmentally friendly alternative to traditional plastics. Industrial products. Corn is used to produce a wide variety of industrial products, such as adhesives, solvents, and coatings. It is also used to produce ethanolamines, which are used in the production of detergents, cosmetics, and other consumer products. Overall, corn is a versatile crop that is used in many different industries around the world. Its uses range from food and animal feed to biofuels and industrial products, making it an important part of the global economy. What are some of the environmental impacts of corn production, and how can we ensure sustainable and responsible farming practices? The production of corn can have significant environmental impacts, particularly in terms of land use, water use, and fertilizer and pesticide use. Here are some of the environmental impacts of corn production. Land use. Corn production requires a large amount of land, which can lead to deforestation, habitat loss, and soil erosion. Water use. Corn requires a significant amount of water to grow, which can put a strain on local water resources and lead to water pollution from fertilizer and pesticide runoff. Fertilizer and pesticide use. Corn is often grown with the use of synthetic fertilizers and pesticides, which can lead to soil and water pollution and harm wildlife. To ensure sustainable and responsible farming practices, there are several strategies that can be used. Conservation agriculture. This involves using techniques such as crop rotation, cover cropping, and reduced tillage to improve soil health, reduce erosion, and conserve water. Precision agriculture. This involves using technology such as GPS mapping and sensors to optimize the use of fertilizer and water, and reduce the environmental impact of farming. Integrated pest management. This involves using a combination of techniques such as crop rotation, biological control, and targeted pesticide use to manage pests in a sustainable way. Sustainable land use planning. This involves ensuring that land is used in a responsible and sustainable way, and that farmers have access to the resources they need to implement sustainable farming practices. Overall, By adopting sustainable and responsible farming practices, it is possible to minimize the environmental impact of corn production and ensure that corn farming remains a viable and sustainable industry for years to come. How has the genetic modification of corn affected its cultivation and use? The genetic modification of corn has had a significant impact on its cultivation and use. Genetically modified, GM, corn has been developed to have specific traits that make it more resistant to pests, more tolerant to herbicides, and more adaptable to changing environmental conditions. Here are some of the ways that the genetic modification of corn has affected its cultivation and use. Pest resistance, GM corn has been developed to be resistant to pests such as corn borers and rootworms, which can significantly reduce crop yields. This has reduced the need for pesticide use and increased crop yields. Herbicide tolerance, GM corn has also been developed to be tolerant to certain herbicides, which makes it easier to control weeds and reduce the need for tillage. Nutritional content, GM corn has been developed to have higher levels of certain nutrients, such as vitamin A and iron, which can help to address nutritional deficiencies in populations that rely on corn as a staple food. Ethanol production, GM corn has been used to produce ethanol, which is a renewable fuel that can help to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and dependence on fossil fuels. However, the genetic modification of corn has also been controversial, with concerns raised about the potential risks to human health and the environment. Some critics argue that GM corn could have unintended consequences, such as the spread of herbicide-resistant weeds or the development of new pests that are resistant to GM traits. Overall, the genetic modification of corn has had a significant impact on its cultivation and use, and has the potential to help address some of the challenges facing the agriculture industry. However, it is important to continue to evaluate the risks and benefits of GM corn to ensure that it is used in a responsible and sustainable way. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Good luck!